Hey, so I just finished recording my first YouTube video that's intended for viewing, and unfortunately, there was no sound. So it was this 8-minute great video with a whole bunch of awesome political commentary, and there was no sound at all. So this is second try, and going to keep it a medium length because it is really late for me. Uh, but I told myself I would do this before I slept. So, let's see. Okay, so I just ran out of things to talk about because I just used them all up on the first video that you'll never see. And I'm not really a person who likes to repeat conversations. Um, so, what can I talk about? Okay, so when I signed up for YouTube today, I had an issue with trying to get it to let me use my name, right? Like I put in my name as Shark Fin Bulldog, right? And apparently it has this algorithm that decides whether or not your name is real, right? So my name was not real. Uh, in whatever case, I found out you could do this little business thing, so that's why it's not a normal account. It's like this crazy, funky business thing. But anyways, in the long run, I got to work, but I didn't want to use my real name, right? Um, I don't know. I still feel kind of awkward about this, and I guess the last time, the last time I recorded the video, I was talking about why, right? Like the reason why is because you never know if this is going to come back and bite you, right? Like, what if you say something here that someone archives or records, and you're, doing something in the future that really matters, right? Say you're running for political office. Uh, that's the conversation with Megan. Or, I mean, you're just moving on the corporate ladder, right? So you're doing that, and someone sees your video from 2013, and they say, "Ooh, I'm not sure about this guy, right? Let's publish it on CNN or Fox News, right? Depending on what political party you are." Uh, and I was thinking about that, and talked to Megan about that, and I thought it was really interesting. Um, one one thought is that right now you can get destroyed by something you said years ago, right? Something that was recorded. And I mean, for instance, John Kerry is has been nominated for a seat in Obama's cabinet, right? And this is the political commentary that I was talking about. So I was watching Fox News tonight at the gym because I did work out today. Uh, First time in a long time, lift weights. John Kerry, they played a clip of John Kerry from 1971 to show why he was the wrong person for the job, right? That's incredible. I'm not saying that's wrong or bad or anything. I'm just like it demonstrates how what you say can really have a long term effect. Uh, and some people would say the best bet is say nothing. Like I talked to I heard this political commentator that basically said the shorter your political experience, the better chances you have, right? So you look at someone like Obama with a very short political record that kind of came out, and I'm saying that not because I know that, but because someone told me that. So if I'm wrong on any of these details, I'm sorry. But to me, at least, he kind of came out of oblivion. I wasn't keeping up with politics, but I hadn't heard his name before, not even on the news. So some people said that was really beneficial to him, right? Um, whether or not that's true, I'm not going to say, but if that is true, it really makes sense, right? You have less ammunition to destroy a person. Someone is hurt a lot more by something negative, they said, than helped by the enormous number of positive things they said. So the secret really is to say less, right? Like that would be the way you would really succeed in the world, and and that's kind of the way it's always been, right? Even you look at Proverbs and it says, even the fool who keeps silent will be thought wise, right? So even if you're an idiot, if you shut up, then it's not going like people aren't going to know, right? People are going to think you're smart, but um, but in this new age of social media, right, there's a secondary phenomenon that's happening, right? Not just um, is it what you say that causes damages, it's whether or not you're speaking, right? So you go to Yelp.com and you see the number of stars and a place has, right? But that's not all that matters to you, right? So you see a place with 4 stars, which isn't 5, but it's 4, so it's fairly good. And then you see a place with 5 stars, which is awesome, right? Until you see that the 5 star place only has 1 vote. So, and the 4 star place has 143 votes, right? So, I mean, there's a difference there. It's not just the number of stars, it's the quantity. And I guess what I like the way this relates to the political person, as people get more and more of their news on their own online, rather than going to CNN or NBC, what happens when people go on YouTube and see a candidate that's been posting things for years and years and years, right? Or like if you're hiring someone and you see someone's been posting things for years and years and years, and you feel like you know that person, right? And you can see the bad and you can see the good, but at least you've seen them for yourself. And then there comes this person who has no record at all, right? Um, kind of having like no credit history. So everything that comes out of their mouth is like 100% perfect, right? So they say nothing wrong. So this guy looks perfect on paper, but you don't know him. I wonder if that will be the future, right? Like maybe it doesn't maybe it doesn't pay to just be quiet, right? Maybe it doesn't pay to not say a word and hope that will be your key to the success in the future, right? Of course, if you don't do anything, you shouldn't plan on being successful, right? Like that's a given. But it is you do have a choice in what you do, right? You don't have to go and record an 8-minute video. Um, but I think it's probably a good thing, right? Like I think that has value, uh, and this is kind of why I was after thinking about that comment, I was like, wow, I think I'll give this a shot. Just like not really publicize it or anything, just like put a video up and see if anyone listens for like 10 whole minutes. And if you do, like, that's incredible. You just listen to me talk for such a long time. And I was talking through like the little microphone on the side of this computer, so you probably can't even hear half the words I say. Uh, but if you do like it, and I see like there's views on there, I might like do this again. Or I might still do this again if there's not, because there's really not a whole lot of risk. Well, there might be, but it doesn't feel as risky if no one's looking at you, right? So this has been fun. Y'all have a great night. Bye.